This is a segment of the Patreon episode. It's a preview for the full episode. We bleep out a lot of stuff, so if you want to see what that stuff is, join and sub on the Patreon and be cool.
It's basically a segment of the George Janko podcast with Chris D'Elia. We watch more of it on the Patreon. Enjoy.
Dude, it's just such a bummer for D'Elia. I imagine that he was at the height of everything, and now he has to like sit there and wait for this moron to like come up with some random chick who's George Janko's girlfriend. So like so that's interesting because like, did you ever like think that like you'd be in a movie, and is there like, do you have any advice for? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It would be funny if she was like, "Why aren't you in movies anymore?"
That
just
a
all
moment
done
you
up.
remember where you're like, okay, this is the moment when I really fully.
To be honest, no, because it's a years of work. It's years of moments like that. You know, it's like
years of women feeling unsafe around me.
When I say get over myself, I mean I
wanted to start a sex cult. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ever been there? Like, I honestly really loved having a harem, you know?
I have to battle being self.
I have to battle online.
I have to do battle with
Like it's easier for me now
to continue my activities. Like, there's some women that still want it, dude.
But like, I just wanted to do whatever I wanted to do in my life. And I was like, you can just kind of do whatever you want. Like I became successful. I make jokes. I get coffee if I want to get coffee. I don't have to answer to anybody. And I don't know. It was cool because I got stuff from it, but it wasn't fulfilling. I mean, I really love making people laugh. I love doing stand-up, and that's fulfilling. But
during the stage time, though, like everything else.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So like, that's an hour a day. But like when I'm sitting and I'm with my sons and I'm with my wife, and like, that's fulfilling. And I could not have realized that if I didn't.
This guy is so funny. I mean, I don't know if I probably have so many flaws, and I could see myself making tons of mistakes, and I have. But his whole thing where he's like, I could do whatever I want, right? I could get a coffee. I could fuck dolphins.
Yeah.
I could do it was cool because I got stuff, but like it wasn't fulfilling.
Yeah.
And for him, he's still not really getting it. Like, okay, yes, now you care about your son and your wife. Like when you got all that stuff, you could have been doing stuff for others. You know, you could have been giving out charity or something, or doing something meaningful instead of just like being on stage dancing like a moron.
Yeah, dolphins fuck people.
Dolphins fuck people.
Yeah.
Go through everything I went through. I just couldn't have. I couldn't have, man. It was
If
too
that's important.
You're blessed, bro. You get.
Now it's George's thoughts on what he went through.
Let's hear it.
Also, keep in mind, George just started stand-up comedy.
Oh, George does stand-up?
He just started stand-up
Okay,
comedy.
good.
So he's like maybe definitely less than 5 years in. He's at like Schaub's level of comedy.
Well, there's not enough comedians, dude. There's only 1,000.
There's only 1,000. He said, fuck that, B. He at 1,000, and he's like 1,001, you know?
Hell yeah, dude.
But he's very unfunny. He's very emotional. Do you know his fucking whole thing with Bobby Lee?
No.
First of all, if you're 3 years into comedy, you got to start beef with Bobby Lee, right?
To have both now.
Yeah.
And like that's why like when I first met you, bro, like I was just so excited about what you were going through, and I couldn't fucking say that
I was very excited about what you were going through.
to you because I was like, that's gonna come off like really weird. But you could have all the money in the world, all the power in the world, everything your heart ever desired, But if you're not grateful for it, if you don't know how to appreciate it, if you don't know what it's worth, then it becomes meaningless.
Yeah.
And so like, I like to use God because I believe in God, but I think God opened up your eyes. So dude, you're young, you're still in your 40s.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life, when you look at your partner, you're like, that girl would fucking go through hell and back for me. And these are my kids that came from me.
Yeah.
It's so much better than having a family in the industry where you wanted it to be, where like, I'll be right back to you guys in a second when I go handle my shit. Because as men, we think that that's all we need to do. Provide, go hunt, bring
100%.
the shit back to the house. You guys all have a good life. You're welcome.
That's what
But we're fucking missing out the part because they're going to get it.
This is this awful hype beast, grind set, fucking dumb, like, self-help guru bullshit. Dude, as men, like, we have a family, we're thinking, I gotta like surprise, like, and that this, they have to do this with their hands, otherwise these mouth breathers won't be able to follow. And then you gotta like do it. Maybe he's being helpful though, because he's talking to the dumbest people on earth that
He's
are like
speaking
us.
he's speaking in dolphins fuck people language.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. The shadow puppets.
Oh my God. This is, I get as cringe and it like hurts me. Gary V, but like way dumber than Gary V.
Yeah.
Like extreme stupid. No one's watching. Nobody cares.
Nobody knows who you are.
Like you've watched through all the Gary V videos and this is all you got left. And you're like, well, I guess I'll see what advice George Janko has for Chris D'Elia or his girlfriend.
They love each other.
Yeah.
But if we're missing out the fundamental of family and like love, like it, I told everybody when COVID was going down, a lot of people, majority of people were like, oh, I'm going through mental health or I'm going through all this stuff. And I was like, well, then collect the data because there's something you're missing. And I was going through the most.
Could you imagine your friend tells you they're depressed and you tell them collect the data?
Collect the data. If you're black, you can't swim. If you're
It just starts going up.
the stereotypes.
How often do you watch Andrew Schultz? Oh, you got to watch it. Those are rookie numbers. Got to pump those up.
Latinos are called wetbacks because there's sperm on their backs. Latinos have a lot of babies. Black people can't swim. White people can't cook. They can't season food correctly. Collect the data.
Do you feel better now? No, I feel much worse.
Yeah.
difficult parts of my life. And I was looking around my friends and colleagues and I was praying for everyone around me. And I was like, dude, this is really good. We're all going to have a time where we're like, oh man, remember those times we all like found ourselves? Because COVID was a dramatic thing, but man,
His
like
editor's gonna
tough
have
times
trouble,
bring
like,
people
when is
together.
the clap?
And it's,
It's true, man. And like,
His editor's like, thank you for clapping.
When do I cut? Yikes. It sucks.
Somebody's behind him like, keep going, keep going.
This is just a meeting, a real meeting of the minds here.
Somebody with the Supreme hat's like, go on, go. Dude.
Or hand signals.
like, I know a lot of people went through a really fucking tough time starting 2020. And man, we lost people. Like, you know, like we lost people. They fucking.
You can't
we lost
name
people because
one.
we lost them, and then we lost
Can't
people because
name
their
one.
minds broke and they fucking like they became crazy. It's like
Owen
mental health is a
Benjamin.
real fucking thing, and a lot of people went through real shit. And yeah, man, I look at life a lot differently now, and. That's not to say I'm still without my faults and stuff. I still sometimes act selfish,
You
and I
need to
try
say
to
that.
keep myself in
Yeah.
check. And
You're
like,
human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. But like,
But like Kyle Anderson made a documentary about me and, and he's exposed the fact that I still do this. And dolphins still fuck people. I mean,
you're so right. What's weird is you're 30. What are you?
I'm 30.
And like I didn't know that. I didn't believe that shit back when I was 30. So
you
the
look
fact that you
old.
have a leg up
Yeah.
is amazing. Because I was like, no, I got to go out. I got to make money. I got to provide. If I get a wife, great. My kids will be happy. I'll buy them shit. I'll fucking, I'll leave for 2 months, but I'll come back. And like, I that's how I thought. Like you were saying.
Provide.
And it's that's great to be able to provide, but if you're only providing that way, then you're just providing in the wrong way. And spending time, and I mean, look, I like being a dad way more than I thought I would, so I'm lucky. But my God, man, like it's just the best. It's so fun. Like we went to Super Mario World yesterday with Calvin.
we went to Ashley Gavin's show in the Indianapolis Improv.
And Ashley told my son to kill himself. It was
Hilarious,
really
dude.
Dude's so good.
Dude, she's lesbian. Do you know that?
My son's a lesbian now, too.
And it was just so awesome, man. Like, it was so awesome, man.
Do you feel like you enjoy?
And I fucking hate amusement parks.
I was about to say, do you find
No way.
you like it more now? You have a kid that
Dude,
like looks
like
up?
it more now. You would have to you'd have to pay me to go to an amusement park. And now I'm like, let's bring Calvin. I can't wait till William gets old enough.
Yeah.
Like,
The most obvious thing shocked stupid people. Oh, you don't like amusement parks, but you like it with your son who it's made for?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's when you enjoy it, when you bring your family. It's for families. If you're there as an adult, you're a fucking weirdo.
I like how you censored yourself. That's crazy.
It's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking it when you, I don't
Yeah.
want to go to an amusement park, but I'm sure I'd enjoy it more if I had a kid.
Dude,
Yeah.
people are weird when they don't like amusement parks to me.
That's because you're weird.
Amusement parks are awesome, dude.
No, they're not.
Bro, look at this Yoshi mug. I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, obviously enjoying it with the kid is a lot
Yeah,
better.
you brought a kid.
But when you're with the kid at Universal, you're like, bro, wait till you get old enough to go to Six Flags, dude. I'm like Bert Kreischer, dude. I guess. In that way.
Fair enough. Yeah, I will go with a kid. I'm sure I'll have a great time.
Yeah.
By myself, nah. I'd rather go to a bar.
walking around with them, and I'm holding.
Oh, I hate to inform you, you have something in common with Chris D'Elia, sir.
Him, and he's on my shoulders, and I'm just like
going through it.
I just won't be surprised when I enjoy bringing my family to a fun place.
I guess then.
It's like I get joy when another person gets joy for the first time ever. I've never actually experienced joy when someone else has.
Yeah.
It's only been about me.
Yeah.
That's what he's essentially saying. But I experience joy personally when I help a friend out.
Yeah.
Go to dinner with friends, take a friend to a movie, all that stuff. Have a good time with somebody, charity, all that stuff. Not that I do it a lot. But
Yeah.
I have a good time when I do that. It feels good. Actually, I don't like giving away money. Back to
sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I'm here, and I can't believe I want to be here because of
He can't
this
believe that
fucking
he
kid on my
wants to-
shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, yeah, it changes you. It
It's
changes you,
shocking,
and I've
man,
allowed
that
it
he's
to
in love
change.
with his wife. Dude, I could not believe it, dude, because I thought I would hate marriage.
Yeah.
And I really thought that I was gonna think she's a stupid bitch. But sometimes I just look at my wife and be like, oh my God, dude, I'm in love with this woman.
Yeah.
Because she's nice. I looked at my son the other day and I was like, on Tuesday, I was like, I think I'm gonna kill my son. But then when I bought the poison to poison my wife and son, dude, I realized that I love them and I'd almost rather poison myself than them. Crazy.